Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, May 3rd, the 58th day of my AT adventure. Thank you for joining me. Last night, I thought I was going to make it to the Mason-Dixon line, which would have been 24 miles. However, it was 83 degrees, and I had to listen to my body, which is a good thing, because if I had kept going, I probably would have hurt myself pretty bad. So, stopped right around the 18 or 19 mile mark and kicked off at the Raven Rock shelter, which was hopping. A lot of people decided to stop there, and it was full up, but they've got, as you can see behind me, they've got a bunch of tent pads and some more picnic tables and stuff like that. So there were people out here, in hammocks and tents and everything else, and got a little bit of a light rain going today. I always love it when the forecast calls for a 20% chance of rain, because it seems like on the AT, if it says 20% chance, that means a 100% chance that it's going to rain. Anyway, so yeah, got about 6 miles to go to the Mason-Dixon line, and we'll see what we shall see. Let me go ahead and show you real quick the Raven Rock shelter. It's nice. It looks pretty new. Let me switch it around here for you. So it's a nice little shelter. Got a covered eating area. As you can see, there's little windows up top. I mean, you could easily cram, I'd say 12, 15 people in here. I don't know about easily, but you could do it. If the weather conditions were right, yeah. So, yeah, let's get back out on the trail and let's go cross over into Pennsylvania, shall we? It is worth noting that if you are heading up towards the Raven Rock shelter, before you start the steep climb to come up to the shelter itself, there's actually a really nice stream that you go across by a road crossing. I would recommend filling up your water there, because if you wait until you get up here to the Raven Rock shelter, the water source is a spring, which is 3/10 of a mile that way. Now, if you look, you think, oh, well, that's a nice straight path, whatever, 3/10 of a mile. No. That stays straight for about 100 to 150 yards, and then it goes straight down a hill. Straight down a hill. So you wind up having to scramble back up 3/10 of a mile with your water. So once again, I would just recommend topping off your water before you start the climb to Raven Rock at the road crossing, where there's a really nice stream that you can get some nice clean water. So just a quick note here. I was gonna go check out this High Rock overlook, which is basically like a quarter-mile loop that just goes right off the trail and then brings you right back. But the reason I didn't is because all the way back there on the trail, starting about, I don't know, I'd say like a half mile back, there are clearly a bunch of kids, or at least I hope they're kids and not adults that need to have their adult card taken from them, that just started spray painting everything. I mean, they're spray painting on rocks, spray painting on trees, and when you take a look at that High Rock loop, the picture that they've got on gut hooks, I mean, it's on the picture. That whole thing is covered and tagged in spray paint, in graffiti. And it breaks my heart. And I don't know, like I couldn't. It's one thing to add an extra quarter mile or whatever to your hike to go see a neat view or something, but I know that the view would not be able to distract me from how upset I was at the notion. Yeah, for instance, here, let me show you. This is just so dumb. I mean, it's just, I don't get it. So there, you got that $sign on a tree. Just, I mean, come on, people. Like I said, I would hope that that's a kid and not an adult being that big of a jackass, but regardless, whoever you are, come on. This is why we can't have nice things. Yeesh. Nice little park we got here. And there we go. Now I will officially cross over into Pennsylvania. See you later, Maryland. All right. So now I'm in my 6th state, which is awesome. And look forward to getting through the rocks as quickly as possible, but we shall see. Thanks again for joining me today. I'm going to stop in Williams, Borough, Pennsylvania. That way I can get a nice warm meal and upload some of these videos for you. So, as always, love, peace, and chicken grease. Be good to yourselves. Papa Bear signing out.